What's up, everybody? Keith here from the Outerhaven Production, and I have to say that I have been playing a lot of Absolum. I did a review for it over the Outerhaven. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. But I've been playing a lot of this game, and recently I found one of the hidden bosses because there's quite a couple in this game, and I just uploaded that video. Definitely go check it out. However, I've noticed a comment asking, how exactly did I get to that boss? And I figured, well, why not share the information and tell people how to get to this boss, because it would suck if I was the only person who fought this boss. So let's go ahead and break this down for you. And there's a couple things you do need to keep in mind before you can actually go and fight this boss. Okay, so you have to have gotten the ability to head to Yeldrim, the city of Forgotten Bliss. This shows up, I think, maybe 2 or 3 times during a run. And if you haven't gotten it, I'm not really sure what triggers it, but all I know is maybe on my 3rd run, successful run after beating the Underking, I was able to get this as an option to go to instead of going to Gibraltar, the Living Land. So hopefully it pops up, but you definitely need to go there because that's step 1. Once you're able to go to Yeldrim, go through the entire stage straight forward till you get to the final campground. And this is the important part. Once you're at this campground, there will be 2 entrances you can proceed to. There's a steps that goes towards the bottom, and there's steps going up towards a locked gate. If you go up towards the locked gate, you'll have to answer 2 questions, and you will need to use the gesture on your controller to enter this gate. When you approach the gate and access the gate, it's going to say, you've been summoned, and then it'll ask you a question. It'll say, there are many people, but only one truth. Do you seek it? And at that point, you're supposed to take your controller and gesture downwards. Then after that, it will say, show me that you are one of us. And then you gesture upwards. Doing so, the gate will tell you that you are one of us. It will open up, and then you can proceed through the gate. Now, once you go through the gate, you're going to follow this all the way towards the end. Basically, there's going to be like 4 or 5 segments. You just keep going straight. At some point, you'll fight the full-grown horror and the twisted horror bosses, and then once you're at this point, you'll continue over to one more campground, and then this is where the important thing happens. So you'll see 2 candles, one on the left and one on the right, but the candle on the right is kind of obscured. You can't really see it, but look for it, and once you hit the candle, walk towards it, and you'll find yourself going behind the stage, and then go upwards. Once you do this, the screen will start to focus in the middle of the screen, and you'll see an outline get brighter and brighter. A doorway will appear, and then once that doorway appears, go into that doorway. And this will take you to another location called the Mouth of Madness. And that's pretty much it. Once you get to the end of this stage, you'll end up fighting the Interloper, which is the final boss of this stage, which is a hidden boss in the game. So hopefully you can beat the guy. Good luck. He's not that hard, but he has a lot of AoE, a lot of space lasers, and does a lot of tricky stuff. And that's it. You've now found out how to get to the Interloper, a hidden boss in Absolum. I hope you can beat the boss. And if you enjoyed this video, do us a big favor, like the video, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you have any questions and or comments, leave them below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.